Well, thought Clemson played really well today. They're such a gritty team, play with a ton of toughness. So we are obviously happy that we came out with the win. I was really proud of my group as we fought back from some adversity from the first half. I thought second half we really set the tone for ourselves. And, we're led by, to me, one of the best point guards in the country. I thought Liv was solid from the beginning to the end. I thought she did a great job of managing the team, but also putting the team on her back. We had a lot of bright spots from a lot of different plays. Maddie in particular at the end, but super happy with this win. I'm excited for another opportunity on Sunday.
We'll start in here if you guys have questions.
Olivia, what does this say about this team that you can have overall an off night and yet still come out with a victory in a tough place to play?
Yeah, I mean that's not even the half of it. We're barely scratching the surface, and we're still winning and in the game when we're playing our worst. So playing our best is a little scary. So once we get that, touch up little things and work on our start and our pace from the beginning, it's going to be scary for sure.
Olivia, was there any worry, concern, panic when they got off to a fairly 9-point lead in the first half?
No disrespect at all, but I wasn't really worried. We weren't really worried because it was nothing that they were shooting the ball well, but it was us. It was controllables. Our defense. So we controlled our defense, got back in the game, and controlled it at the end.
When you weren't scoring, I guess you found Maddie for a couple of really big buckets.
Yeah.
Is that just part of your game? Do you two have kind of an easy connection there?
Yeah, I mean, Maddie and I work off really well of each other. She's just always – I know where she likes to get the ball and where her spots are, so it's easy. She makes my job easy. But I feel like just like her, I have the same connection with Sonia and Dara. So we just have great chemistry overall as a team.
All right, we'll go to Zoom. If you have questions, just go ahead.
Hey, Neil. Go ahead, Tyler. Sorry, Anthony. Neil, this is Tyler. I think there was a point in, I think it was the third quarter, where Lauren Ebo scored her first points of the game, and you kind of got a little emphatic reaction there. And just looking at the box score, I think those were her only points, and then her and Kylie only combined for 6 of the 33 rebounds. So I guess my question is, how much better can you guys be if those two are working hard in the paint, putting up points, and not necessarily points, but grabbing rebounds and just being a force down low?
Yeah, I mean, we're always practicing trying to give our bigs touches. I thought, Ebo had some really good looks. Some were questionable. And, again, I think she's the one really great dominant post. And so, we like – I'm talking about balance with my team a lot of having, perimeter shots, but also looking inside. So I think with both Kylie, Maddie, Nat, Ebo, they're great targets. They do a great job of just having a great presence inside. We end up first half. Clemson led us in the paint, and we flipped it, and we had 26 points in the paint. So our bigs are always my first option, really.
And then the second and last one for me, we talked to Dara the other day, and she talked about just trying to shoot through her slumps. She made a couple that day, but only went 1 for 12 today. Is it that simple? Is it just her just keep shooting, or what have you seen from her while she's been struggling a little bit?
Well, we try not to make it a mental thing is what I talked to her about. She's a shooter. She'll find her way. She'll find her shots. Sometimes it's just depending on shot selection. She has a coaching staff and in myself a lot of confidence. I have a lot of confidence in her, and her teammates have a lot of confidence in her. And we always feel like her shot is going in. You'll see Liv feeding her and giving her confidence, even the one she hit, which was big. So when she has a team that has a lot of support, shooters are going to find a way to shoot out of their slump.
Thank you.
Yep.
Anthony, go ahead.
Hi guys. Congratulations. Neil, you guys had 20 steals today, season high by 4. Was there anything that went into that in particular in terms of the scouting report, or just some great individual reads there? And obviously you needed just about all of those.
Yeah, we've been really focused on our shifts, so our gap defense in man and zone, having help with, creating help within our defense if it's man or zone. That's something that has been a focus the last couple of weeks, and our guards are doing a great job of that. Our help rotation, we've been really focusing on scenarios to help us with that. And I thought we just had great individual defense, and we got a lot of deflections and came up with some steals. So very proud of that stat line today.
And then I want to ask you, while we have the opportunity, your reaction to the news about your colleague today. Obviously, you've been in the same halls for a long time. just what that working relationship was like, and what your thoughts are on Mike Bray.
Yeah, I mean, Mike Bray is somebody that I have a high respect for. He's always been super supportive of me as a student athlete and as a coach. I think he's given so much to the university. I'm really happy for him. I'm thankful for what he's done for our university and our men's program. He's the winningest coach in our program, and he set the standard and set the bar. So I'll always have, again, so much love and respect for him. I'm excited for his future, but also just a lot of respect for what he's done for the university.
Thank you.
We'll do one more on Zoom if you have them. Okay.
Thank you.
Neil, can I just ask one more question? I was gonna say, you talked about the steals, you talked, and the 26 turnovers against Clemson. Clemson had 26 turnovers.
Okay.
I think that's gotta be, that's gotta be a real point of pride. I mean, coaches always talk about how even if offense isn't going, we still could rely on our defense. That's gotta be a point of pride for you guys.
Absolutely. That's something that and I think Liv touched on it before, like if our shots are not going in, we have to rely on our defense. It's a focus of ours, something we learned against our game against North Carolina, that if our shots aren't going in, we have to play great defense. And so I'm very proud of that stat line. It shows that we're working on that end. It shows our toughness, and I felt like we showed it more in the second half, right when we came out. So, yeah, super proud of that. That's a big stat and record for us, so especially for in year 3. So I'm super happy about that stat.
Thank you.
Thanks.